So from the sublime Fred
to what ridiculous thing?
Let's see. How about the George Raft story?
Oh God! We were sharing Ray Danton's story. I don't think I should share.
The George Raft that was a kind of a
contract.
contract. What George Raft story? That was a contract. I mean, you didn't
oh
do
yeah,
that voluntarily.
no. They were gonna. I turned down. I didn't handle my career very well. I had a lot of integrity, and that didn't stand me in good stead particularly. And I turned down a lot of stuff that Fox gave to me, and they finally said, you know, you're doing the George Raft story, or you're on suspension, but we don't know how long. And I have a habit of probably spending every dime that I get my hands on. So it wasn't such a good idea to be on suspension. I didn't have much backup. So I did the George Raft story. Well, thank you for reminding me of that.
Well, how about something more pleasant? It's a mad
Oh yeah,
world.
that was more pleasant.
You and Dick Shawn and the bathing suit and doing the twist, and they kept coming back to that while he was getting.
I can tell you something about that
Sure.
Nobody else knows, right?
We're all ears.
Yes, right. I went to work a lot in Europe because I really liked the sensibility of working there, the sense of values and the way they work, and it was really nice. And so I get this call. I had been in Europe not working for several months, which means I was eating pretty good. So I think I had put on about 10 pounds. I get this call, Stanley Kramer wants you on a plane tomorrow about this movie. So Stanley Kramer, you do it, right? Got on a plane, and I go, and he says, I want you to go down to wardrobe. We're going to start shooting tomorrow. And I want you to just ad-lib this, whatever it is. Just want you to move around in the scene and just ad-lib it and do it. In a bikini. With 10 pounds that I shouldn't have. So I thought, what do I do? So I decided that I would become a lot fuller of chest that might balance out the stomach that I have. Yes, and it was amazing how all the guys, all the stage hands, all the grips and everything, were so impressed with that. Anyway, but I did that, and Dick Shawn was a treat. I really admired I think he was a forerunner in comedy. He did social comedy that wasn't being much done then, and his whole approach to comedy was not a stand-up joke teller. And he kept saying to me, Barrie, here I am knocking myself out, and you've got those legs over there. They're never going to see me.
Thought everyone was going to look at you, like the stagehands and the grips.
I know. But he was terrific. There was a movie called Opposite Sex, the remake, and Dick Shawn was in that. And that was one of the times I got a little dance thing to do in the psychiatrist number. So I knew, and he used to call me Prince Valiant because my hair was like a Chanel bob. So I was a prince. So I had known Dick from that movie. So it was fun to do that with him.
Did you have any that cast in that movie was like every comedian
in the world. Yes.
But you didn't have scenes. Did you have any interaction or see any of that, or was it all done in pieces where you had your scenes and that was it?
Well, mainly it was done in pieces, but I can remember one lunch time, and I don't know why, but they were all there at lunch, and they were all telling stories, and one topping the other. But the most incredible thing was that Kramer, to introduce the picture, invited foreign press from all over the world. And it was a big gala. As a matter of fact, sent out a thing saying, we don't want long dresses, we want ball gowns. And I thought, oh, we're going to get a ball gown. But afterwards, he had all the comics, all the comedians, perform. Everybody, all the comedians, they were.
Oh, they all did like a stand-up at the premiere?
At the Hilton Hotel. They had a big dinner. You know, that movie was 4 hours plus long.
Oh, yeah, it was very long.
The original was
this is before
long,
they cut it.
very long in a ball gown, I can tell you. I thought I would die. But afterwards, there was a dinner, and each one, it was amazing because each one wanted to be the best. And so each one came up and performed. Mm-hmm. Even old Ethel sang. It was an amazing evening.
Flight of the Phoenix.
Flight of the Phoenix.
Yes.
I don't know. Flight of the Phoenix. I don't know why. Oh, I do know why. Yes. Oh, well. Because they were all men in that movie. They wanted me to be topless. Yeah, and I told them they had the wrong girl. In many ways. And, it was not... but Bob Aldridge said, I want you to take a week to think about it. And I said, I don't need a week. He said, no, I want you to take a week to think about it and come back and tell me.
I think you were like in a dream sequence.
Yes, they wanted to do a Playboy layout, and they wanted me topless in the film, and he thought that would create a lot of publicity because they were scared there was an all-male cast and it wouldn't have box office appeal.
Right.
Somehow topless would have box office appeal.
Always works.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Anyway, I came back and I told him, I thought, there are few things in life you have absolute control of. And who you're naked for is one of them. So I'm not doing that. But I still want to use you. I'm not going to pay you nearly as much. Mm-hmm. But I still like you to do it. So I did it. Mm-hmm. With it too, and then they goofed with the filter. They didn't test the filter, so it was you kind of saw me and you kind of didn't.
Right. So I'm just so glad that you were able to come here, and
it was really nice.
It was nice. It was nice
to
see the
movie. I've seen it in such a long time.
Yeah. So thank you so much.
Before
Barrie leaves, are there any questions that anyone would like to ask? Going once, going twice.
I would like to say you're a beautiful dancer.
Thank you very much.
Barrie, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Put it together for Miss Barrie Chase.